Now, when you look at this team, you look at the Mario Cam, there's a bunch of ladies on this team. Can you have, there's such thing as too many alpha males on the team? Was that like a good thing? How do y'all kind of balance it out?
Well, I think it can be a bad thing if everybody's not pulling in the same direction. So I think as long as all the leaders are, pointing in the right direction and pulling in the same direction, most of these guys will follow that.
Like for you, though, do you have to like kind of find your spot or, in that
Well,
leadership
yeah.
role?
Most of these guys know me, but in my heart, I feel like I'm a new guy.
Right.
So it's like, it's like it's a proper way to do everything.
Right.
So just really trying to get these guys to know me. I'm not really a loud guy, but I talk a lot. So that makes sense. But I'm just hoping that these guys can, see that I come to work every day with my head on right, and I'm just doing everything I need to do.
What does it tell me that your reputation is sort of, you kind of built that reputation that guys respect you even when you walk in the door?
I remember when I got drafted, 10 years ago, and I think that really was like the plan, was to come in and, not necessarily be the honey badger or be this like star player. It was just to be a good team player. And so I've kind of followed that, for the last 10 years, and it's been working for me.
You play with a lot of emotion, though. I mean,
yeah, I do.
So do you carry that? Is that lead when you come off the field, or do you like that, say, in meetings or?
Oh yeah. I'm into it. I'm always into it, and I think a lot of these guys, they expect that from me. They expect for me to care. They expect for me to be intentional, about my work. Whether it be a walkthrough or a live practice. Those guys look to me to kind of set the tone, set the tempo, and whether or not we're going to show up to work today. So I like to be the guy to kind of set the tempo.
Tyrann, was there any, I don't want to say mentors, but was there somebody when you first came in the league that was like a Fitz or somebody that kind of carried themselves a certain way?
Yeah, I mean, I was blessed, man, to obviously go through what I went through and then go to a team where the head coach was a player's coach and Bruce Arians, and then from there, I had Patrick Peterson, whose locker was right next to mine, and Fitz sit right across from me, and Calais was like to my left. So it's hard to kind of get misguided when you have, those kind of guys around you. So for me, I just try my best to kind of learn as much as I can from Patrick, and obviously Fitz, with everything he do off the field, he was kind of like that blanket for me to, obviously get in the community and whatnot. But, Calais was just like the same guy every day. He never changed. And so just try to pick, a little bit from each of them, and kind of, without changing who you are as a person, you just try to, make those things a part of you.
How I know this is a typical off-season question, so the lawyer asked me, like, how much potential, though, do you think this defense has? I mean, just looking at it from afar and on paper, it looks like there's not very many weak spots.
Yeah, I mean, we got great potential. I think, obviously this defense, you got to score points in this league too. But I think defensively, if you have, 11 guys that you can count on, each and every play, it just helps the group, man. I think in our mind, we know that we don't have any weaknesses, and so it's important for us to kind of show our strengths, each and every play. So